Where do you see the future of 3D printers heading? In my mind, I'm a big sci-fi guy. Do you really think one day we'll all have them in our homes and we'll be printing out things that we actually need and use on a daily basis? Is that the future, you think, or?
There is so much innovation going on in 3D printing. I have a tough time, keeping track of it. I mean, you've got people working in labs doing bioprinting.
Mhm.
I went into a lab and there was a heart in a jar
Oh
that
my,
was 3D printed. It wasn't a fully working heart, but it was a full structure of a heart, like you'd see in Dr. Frankenstein's lab.
that's amazing.
And then you've got replacement body parts like hips. I think those are being 3D printed now. They're being used great, for aerospace and for SpaceX, that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's such a broad application. There's food printers, I guess. I mean, there's so much going on that I can't keep track of all of it. I think what you're going to see is that 3D printing, as it gets better, is just going to have a very, very broad application, whether it's printing, housing or metal parts for aircraft or bioprinting. It's just going to be a very, very broad application. And yes, I expect that we'll have more printers in the home, but I think that the real magic of additive is anything where you have a very complicated situation and you've got a very low volume of it. So if it's like a bracket for an aircraft engine or maybe a rocket part or a specialty automotive part, something like that, where high complexity, low volume.
That's great. It's just it's wonderful just to kind of sit back and kind of wonder what's going to be.